Good morning, students. Today we will see very interesting topic from your maths textbook. Look around you. There are many things or many objects which are very long or which are very short or tall or wide. So sometimes we'll do the measurement of that. So what is that? We will do the measurement of that length of the object. Suppose you want to measure a height, we will measure the length of your body. So in olden days, people has to use different body parts to measure the length of any objects. Palm or span, foot span, hand span, cubit, from here to here, that we call it as a cubit, or 1 digit means from one finger, 1 digit, or foot span means how many steps it is taken, hand span. So these are the olden days people has to use to measure the length of any objects. Suppose if I tell you, can you measure the length of your bench? How many hand span is there? Hand span means from this thumb tip to the little finger tip. So from this to this distance is called as a hand span. So to measure, you can use this measurement to measure your bench size. If I tell you, is everyone's hand span is same, or foot span is same, or cubit is same? No, because as per your body size, that will differ. So that is not exactly then we are doing the measurement. So to overcome of this, because we were getting some error in the measurement, because everyone's hand size is different and leg size also different, or even cubit also different, or digit also different. So to overcome of this, the new measurement techniques or new very standard measurements came into existence. So what is that we learn in today's class? So before going ahead, we will learn what is length. Length is to measure how long something is. What is length? First, in our lesson in today's class, we learn length. Length is how long something is called as a length, or to measure from one end to the other end, from one end of the object to the other end of the object, we are using the length. So length means how long something is, or how long that object is, how long this pen is from this end to this end. So we are measuring the length of the pen. So hope you understand what is length. Length means how long something is, or any objects it is, or anything it is, how long it is. That is called as a length. So using this length, we can measure small objects, medium objects, and very long distances also. We call it as a measuring the distances between two cities also. So what is the standard unit of the length? The standard unit of the length is meter. So we use meter, that is called as a small m. This is the basic standard unit of measurement. Next is centimeter. Centimeter means when we are using the very small, suppose I want to measure the length of this pen, we are using the centimeter, or your eraser, sharpener. These all will be measured by using the centimeter only. And next comes the kilometer. Kilometer means when it is denoted by km. When we are measuring the distance between the very far, from one city to the another city, or from school to your home. So this distance is measured by kilometer only. So these are the three basics you need to measure the length. So where this length will use? To measure, doctors will measure your height. Then when you go to the shop clothes, the shopkeeper will measure the length. So they will use different instruments also to measure the length. If you see in the shopkeeper shop, he will use the meter rod to measure the length of the cloth. If you go to the tailor shop, he will use the measuring tape to measure the length, to take the measurement of your body. Or if you go to measurement tape, if you want to, if you, in the school, if the teacher tell you to measure the length of your notebook lines, you use the scale. So here measuring tape, meter rod and ruler or scale or ruler. These are the instruments we use to measure the length. So measuring tape, we can see with the tailors. Measuring tape he will use to take the measurement of your body. Meter rod, suppose you want to buy some cloth, that time you can see in the shop that the cloth shopkeeper will measure the length of the cloth using the meter rod. And scale, you are using in your class, we'll use the scale to measure of any small objects. So meter, centimeter and kilometer. So what is the example of meter? Suppose you want to measure the length of the door. We'll go to the meter only. Suppose we want to measure the length of this board. We'll use the meter only. Centimeter, when it is the object is very small, that time we'll use the centimeter. And kilometer, when it is very far from one city to another city or school to your home, that type of distance we measure using the kilometer. So this is all about length. So now we will solve the exercise also. We will solve some textbook exercise so that you can understand what is the relation between meter, centimeter and kilometer also. So hope you understand what we learn in today's class, that is the length. Length means how long something is. To tell how long something is, it is called as a length. So in the length, these are the units of measuring the length. That is a meter, centimeter and kilometer. Meter denoted by the small letters meter, cm for the centimeter and km for the kilometer. And these are some instruments which we use to measure the length. Let's see now textbook exercise. So how to convert meter into centimeter and centimeter into meter. We'll take one by one and we will solve it. So now let's take the exercise. Convert. So before going ahead, we will see that what is the relation between meter and centimeter. When we take 1 centimeter like 100, it makes a 1 meter. So 1 meter makes equal to 100 centimeter. If you take 100 centimeter, that makes 1 meter. This is standard formula. When you take 1 centimeter like that till 100, that 100 centimeter makes 1 meter. And 1 kilometer equal to 1000 meter. When you take 1, 2, 3, 4 like that 1000 meter, that 1000 meter makes 1 kilometer. So these are the two standard formulas we are using for conversion from centimeter to meter, meter to kilometer. So the first one is convert 8 meter into centimeter. So this is the first textbook exercise, that is a convert 8 meter into centimeter. So it is given in meter, you have to convert into centimeter. when we are converting bigger unit into smaller units, we have to multiply by 100. This is the first rule. Rule is when converting meter into centimeter, multiply by 100. By 100. This is the first rule. So whenever we are converting meter into centimeter, we are multiplying by 100. So now 8 meter, write it is as it is 8 meter equal to. So how we are writing the 8 meter? 8 into 1 meter. Is this also same like 8 meter only? 8 ones are 8. So 8 meter. So write down 8 as it is. So what is 1 meter means? 1 meter means 100 centimeter. So write down that 1 meter here. Now multiply. 8 ones are 8. 0 to as it is, then centimeter. This is your answer. So you are converted meter into centimeter now. Hope you understand how to do the conversion. Whenever we are converting from meter into centimeter, we are multiplying by 100. So this way we can solve the sums. So another one we solve here and then we move ahead. Convert. Now here I have taken convert 52 meter into centimeter. Again take this 52 as it is equal to 52 into 1 meter. So now again 1 meter means how many centimeter? It is a 100 centimeter. Now multiply 20 as it is 52 ones are 52 centimeter. So this is your answer. So this way you can convert from meter into centimeter. So hope you understand how to convert meter into centimeter. Now we move ahead. Now if the centimeter is given, how to convert into meter? Let's see now. Convert 700 centimeter into meter. This is the questions given. So here smaller is centimeter. We have to convert into the bigger unit, that is into the meter. So when you are converting smaller unit into bigger unit, you have to divide it by 100. So that is the second rule. When you are converting, you have to divide by 100. To convert smaller unit to higher unit, you have to divide it by 100. This is the another rule. Whenever we are converting from smaller unit, centimeter is a smaller unit to the higher unit, we have to divide it by 100. Now take the sum as it is. 700 centimeter equal to 700 divided by 100 meter. So this cancel, this will cancel with these zeros, then you get the 7 meter. This is the answer. Or you can use the simple division method also. 7 ones are 7. So 700 are 700. So you can do this way also and you can find the answer. So understood how to convert now centimeter into meter. Whenever centimeters are given, if they ask you convert into meter, you have to divide it by 100. Because if you can convert 1 divided by 100 meter equal to 1 centimeter. So this, because we are transferring this 100 here, that's why we have to divide it by 100. Now we do one more example here. So get the more ideas how to solve this. Again one more sum. Convert 256 265 centimeter into meter. So here 265 centimeter is given. So now you have, see 265 centimeters, we have only 200. So we have to split or we have to expand this number. So how will I expand this number? 200 centimeter plus 65 centimeter. So is it 265 only? If you add this, yes, it is a 265 only. So 265 centimeter. How we are doing this? We are expanding this 200 plus 65. So now it's easy to convert this 200 centimeter. So to convert this 200 centimeter, we have to divide it by 100 meter plus 65 centimeter. Now these two zero will cancel with this. This is 2 meter 65 centimeter. So we have converted this into 2 meter and 65 centimeter because 200 is given. So 200 means 2 meter 65 centimeter as it is. So this way you can convert the bigger number also. Now suppose if the both the units are given, centimeter also given and meter also given. So how to convert this? Let's see now. For example, suppose the sum is given that 256 centimeter meter 64 centimeter, and you have to convert it into a centimeter only. So here 2 meter is given, here 2 centimeter is given, here 5 meter is given, and here 64 centimeter is given. So both the units are different. We can't add 5 plus 64. It is not possible because meter is a bigger unit, centimeter is a smaller unit. So we, in that time, we have to convert at least one unit to make both unit equal or same. So in that case, we'll make this 5 meter into centimeter. So how to convert this 5 meter and 64 centimeter? This is given. So first convert this 5 meter by multiplying 100, and 64 now become a centimeter. So we can add now. So this is 500 centimeter plus 64 centimeter. So this becomes 564 centimeter. So this is your answer. So what we are done here, because 5 meter it's a bigger unit, 64 it is a smaller unit because it is a centimeter. So units are different. First thing, we have to make the units equal for both the numbers. So in that case, because converting 5 meter is easy, because here we have to multiply and we have to just make this 5 into 500 centimeter, and 64 centimeter is as it is there. So we are taking as it is. Then it's very easy to add 500 plus 64 because now units are same. So we got the answer 564 centimeter. So this way you can convert the given any centimeter into meter and meter into centimeter. Now we see how to convert the kilometer into meters. So here to convert, so first question is convert 9 kilometer into meter. So 9 kilometer is again bigger unit is given. Whenever we are converting higher unit into a smaller unit, we have to multiply by 1000 here. That is one more rule. So here rule number is multiply by 1000. Whenever we are converting from higher unit into lower unit, because 9000 is a bigger unit and we are converting to meter, that is a smaller unit or lower unit. So take this 9 kilometer as it is, then use the formula 1 kilometer equal to 1000 meter. So 9 kilometer equal to 9 into 1000 meter, become a 9000 meter. So you got the answer. So 9 kilometer is converted into 9000 meter. So this way you can convert kilometer into meter. So you understand how to convert kilometer into meter now. So one more example we see here. Suppose 27 kilometer is given here. Convert this 27 kilometer into meter. Can you tell the orally what is the answer for this? It is a 27,000 meter. Yes, you are correct. It is a 27,000. So 27 multiplied by 1000. So how to multiply? 3 zeros as it is. 27 ones are 27. So 27,000 meter. Because writing unit is very important in measurement. You have to write every time the unit also. So here 27,000 meter, you are getting the answer. Suppose if I ask you, can you convert 5 kilometer into meter? It is a 5,000 meter. Convert 11 kilometer into meter, 11,000 meter. Convert 7 kilometer into meter, it is a 7,000 meter. Convert 1 kilometer into meter, it is a 1,000 meter. So you should know how to convert oral. Oral also means in mind you have to multiply by 1000. So now we see how to convert now meter into kilometer. So here we saw kilometer into meter. Now we'll see how to convert meter into kilometer. So now here 56,000 meter. Convert 56,000 meter into kilometer. This is the question. Now here 56,000 meters are given. So it is a smaller unit. We are converting smaller unit into the bigger unit, kilometer. That time again you have new rule. You have to divide. So rule number here again, converting biggest higher unit to smaller. Converting smaller unit to higher unit, smaller unit to higher unit, we have to divide by 1000. So this is very important. When we are converting from meter into kilometer, we have to divide it by 1000. So now take the question, 56,000 meter, we have to convert into, so 56,000 divided by 1000. That is a kilometer. Now this 0 will cancel with this will cancel 3 zeros. We are getting 56 kilometer. So this is your answer. So hope you understand how to convert meter into kilometer. You have to divide here by 1000. Also we take few more examples. That is, suppose 8,606 meter is given. So how to convert that, we'll see now. So this you understand how to convert meter into kilometer. Yes. Now let's move ahead. Suppose 8606 meter is given, and now you have to convert into kilometer. So how to convert this? So for this, see here, this is not the whole number because it is just 8606. So we have to expand this number. So you know how to expand the number. 1000, then 100, tens and ones. We learn this in the number system. So now we have to expand this number in such a way that it's very easy to divide or multiply any number. So now we take this 8606 as it is and we'll expand this. So we'll expand that 8000 plus 606. So is this correct? Is the same? Yes. We add these two, we get the 8606 only. So now it's easy this 8000 to convert into kilometer. Just we have to divide because we are converting from smaller unit into bigger unit. Now take this 8000 divided by 1000. So we convert it into kilometer plus 606 meter. Now convert this. This 0 will cancel with these 3 zeros. 8 kilometer 606 meter. So this is your answer. So 8 kilometer 606 meter. So we converted into this whole budget meter. We converted into now kilometer and meter. So hope you understand. It's a very easy. Just we have to use the logic. So we have to expand the number properly. Once you expand the number properly, then it's very easy to divide and get the answer. So now, hope you understand how to convert meter into kilometer and kilometer into meters and centimeters into meters and meters into centimeters. Last one we'll see here. Suppose the two numbers are, the units are not same. So that time, how to convert that? Suppose here 5 kilometer and 707 meter. This is given and it asks you convert into meter only. So here 5 kilometer 707 meter. Here 5 kilometer is the bigger unit. 707 is the smaller unit. So now you have to make the equal unit only. Then only it's, you can add the two numbers. Otherwise you can't add. You can't do this way. 5 plus 707. This is wrong because units are different. So that in that case we have to make the unit equal. So which number unit will take to make the equal, because it's easy to convert this 5 kilometer into meter. So we have to just multiply by 1000. So take this 5, multiply by 1000. So you get the 5000 meter. Now it's easy, you can add now. So 5000 meter plus 707 meter. Now units are same. So just add these two numbers. 5000 plus 707. 0 plus 7, 7. 0, 0, 7. 0 plus 7, 7. 5. So 5707. Unit is very important, meter, because we are converted this into meter. So hope you understand how we are doing the conversion. Only here we should know this. If you are aware of this, we can easily solve any sum from your textbook. Dear students, hope you understand what we learn in our today's class. In today's class, we learn in how the olden days people has to use the body parts to measure the length, hand span, digit, cubit. So to make the use the cubit, then foot span. These all techniques in olden days people used to use. But in the modern technology comes, so in the modern era, we are using length. To measure the length of any objects, we are using meter, centimeter and kilometer, m, cm and km. So in the instruments we are using measuring tape, measuring rod and a scale or ruler. So we learn the relation between meter and centimeter. So 1 meter makes 100 centimeter. Our 100 centimeters makes 1 meter. And 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. 1000 meter makes 1 kilometer. So we saw the relation between meter and kilometer and meter and centimeter also. So using that formulas, we call it as a formula now. Using that formulas, we saw how to do the conversion of meter into centimeter, centimeter into meter and meter into kilometer and kilometer into meter. So whenever we are converting higher unit to lower unit. So what higher units are given, we are converting to the lower unit. That time we are multiplying by 100. And whenever we are converting lower unit to higher unit, that time we are dividing by 100 or 1000. So till now we learn this much only. So in the next class we'll see how to measure the weight and capacity also. How to measure the capacity of any object or how to measure the weight of any objects. So we'll see to the next class. So I hope you are understanding what I am teaching. If you have any doubt or any queries, feel free to give the message or you write in the comment box so that I can again repeat that topic. Again I can revise that same topic and I'll give my answer also. So dear students, don't forget to like and subscribe my channel because and dropping the comments also into the comment box. If you have any queries, just feel free to drop the comments into the comment box. So I will get back to you. So thank you. Keep studying. Be happy. All the best. Bye bye. See you into the next class.